Okay, we're talking a little bit about licks. We all have our favorite licks, and as any advanced musician knows, you don't want to play licks. Generally, that's the last resort. If you run out of real musical ideas, then you play stuff that, that you practiced when you were like 16 years old in your bedroom. But we all do it eventually, and it always comes out in our playing. For me, licks, whenever I resort to a lick, I feel inauthentic, and I feel like, okay, I ran out of ideas, so you play a lick that, and crowds do appreciate it, but as a musician, I always know that like it's not the goal. But I can talk about some blues licks that I think are sort of important, some little box positions that you should be familiar with. So like say if we're in A blues, right? Or A minor, right? You have a few different boxes here. You have your A minor pentatonic, which you should know, right? It's a 5-note scale, that's why they call it pentatonic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a box. I went out of it there for a second. And you can bend certain these notes. You can bend this one too, but probably gonna knock guitar out of tune by doing that. And then, so you have that box, you have this box, right, which is this whole pentatonic pattern. Right. I knew it would go out of tune. But you basically just play this box. So that's another A minor pentatonic box. Then you have an A major pentatonic box, which is up here. So you have bending up a whole step from B to C sharp. That's in A, right? Kind of extending the box a little bit, right? So those are good. This one's more minor because you have that C natural. Right? So those are all our favorite positions to play in, and I play in them all the time. I just try to phrase in a certain way that is interesting, don't want to just like, it's kind of boring stuff. So you try to feel the music in a way that's your own expression, like the groove is like, maybe, and use space and silence. It's all about phrasing and using space and trying to create, we call them musical motifs. So if the phrase is, repeat that again. And maybe third time, do something else. Then that new thing. That's a new thing. So I'm basically developing ideas, usually like in repeat it 2 or 3 times, then develop it, then take that new idea and develop it. And that's sort of a way to avoid the whole world of licks, But yeah, there's also playing, not phrasing exactly like on the downbeat is interesting to me, especially when it comes to R&B and jazz and stuff like that. I like to phrase on the 16th one and da, on the fourth 16th note, like da 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 da, da. So if you have 1, 2, 3, I'm not just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's too square, right? So maybe phrase on the 16th note before 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 3, 4. So I'm kind of like phrasing in a very funky way that's not 1, 2, 3. I'm going 1. So you want to phrase on an 8th note. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and. So you get it? So it's kind of like not trying to be more interesting with where you enter and where you end your phrases too. But yeah, that's a little bit of insight into phrasing and licks.